breakdown of a self-serving, narcissistic bureaucrat well-trained in the Alinsky method. He is using every part of his energy now to try to push through a health reform bill that Americans do not want, and your outrage looks like it may deter their efforts. The Democratic liars, like House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, have labeled our good, concerned citizens as un-American. She is an embarrassment to our country. When we needed her to call a vote for drilling of oil off our shores, she conveniently took a vacation, and now we see Russia and Spain drilling off the shores of Florida. She is good at going undercover when the heat gets hot for her, like not facing the music on her accusations and lies about the CIA. But no one holds Nancy Pelosi accountable for her irrational outbursts on all the important issues she so conveniently ignores, and she is not held accountable for her lies about the CIA. Attorney General Holder calls white people cowards, and his only agenda now is to try to prosecute President Bush and the CIA for war crimes, while the Black Panthers he managed to pardon clearly intimidated the voters, carrying clubs, keeping voters from the polls in Philadelphia. Try a new tactic. He will say anything to try to convince us that we do not know the truth and what is good for us. We cannot let our guard down for even 1 minute. He cannot be trusted. But if we let Obama have his way, he will ruin America. His latest unconstitutional takeover will be the census of 2010. He will employ Acorn and others to count all the illegals as citizens of this country. This will give the Democrat voting states extra seats in the House of Representatives, allowing them to gain more votes on the Democratic side. If we let Obama have his way, Obama will create a civil war in this country. We are witnessing our country being taken over by our government. If this is not socialism, then we are becoming blind to this takeover of all our rights under our great Constitution. Talk to your friends and neighbors. We must resist Obama's ability to bind our hands and become his puppets. Whatever they say on the health care reform, including their backup plan of co-ops, which, according to Harry Reid, would be the same as public option, are only lies, and we cannot let our freedoms be taken away from us. They will try. Another very important thing that I want to mention, there is very clear evidence that the demonizing hysteria against Governor Sarah Palin comes from very fearful people who were trying to eradicate her triumphant strength and spirit and her great moral understanding. And her moral understanding of how America must survive this onslaught from very biased, weak, left extremists. And her knowledge and experience in many endeavors, especially in the financing and exploring for oil and natural resources, is very superior. I'm sure she will have a great, important place and future in our GOP. She is another great, great American. Let's just take a moment and join our hands together. Just hold each other's hands for a second and remind ourselves how much we love God and country.